It was amazing. Oh, here we go.
Big round of applause for Chandler and Bindi. He's all access debut. Look at this guy.
So true.
Bindi, Chandler, we got Tony, we got Dom. I mean, this is on fire up here, isn't it, guys?
Yes,
That dance was incredible.
Happening.
It's all happening. Tony?
How did it feel? How did it feel being lifted? Nailing the lift! How crazy was
I
that?
was so happy. Honestly, I was saying I don't think I've ever been so worried in my entire life. Give me crocodiles and snakes and Chandler will tell you that beforehand I was going, are we going to be able to do this? But actually, they had to sew my dress just before we went on because my dress kept slipping.
Oh.
So they had to sew it 50 seconds before we went on.
It looked, incredible.
We couldn't tell. But when you watch the video back, you're going to see all of us in the back just jumping like crazy. Just because we were so happy. And I know how hard you worked. And I was telling Dom, how precise, how fast, how amazing you've become at dancing. I mean, you must feel the difference.
Thank you so much. Well, I came in here not knowing how to turn. I mean, I couldn't turn. I couldn't walk in
You
heels.
can't tell that now.
I couldn't do anything. And so I think Derek was so worried in the beginning. But
I've got to ask this
so
young
good.
man's, what did you think of it, though? I mean, how first of all, how incredible is she doing, and how great was tonight?
Oh, it's amazing. I thought she'd be in the upper half, did really well, but she's exceeded all my expectations. But even during the lift, I was getting so sweaty. I'm so nervous. I don't want to take the jacket off.
Wait, was that you in the pool lifting Robert?
Yeah, that was me.
They called me and Chandler was like, I'm going to recreate it. I'm going to recreate it. And then I got this video sent through of Robert just being lifted in the pool. But it was good. They have no appreciation for how strong Derek is.
That's it. Look, guys, give them a wave. Look at this. Coming up here. Making it rain. Making it rain.
Oh my.
And there's, look at this. Oh, guys, look at this. Chandler, the two of them. Unbelievable.
Yay! Oh my goodness.
Okay, Tony, you're going to step outside and go. He's going to get us the goss downstairs, all
I'm going
right?
to go get some more gossip
Good
and come
luck.
back.
I
I'll
believe
see
in
you
you.
guys in a little
See you
bit.
soon.
See you
Thank you,
guys.
love.
Bindi believes.
Bye. Oh, there we go. There we
There's
go.
quite a few Dancing with the Stars bills here on the ground, so you've got to be careful.
There are.
And I've got to say, Chandler, welcome to All Access, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You know, I had on earlier as my co-host, Robert.
Did you?
Can I just say how good that guy's a co-host? He was
That's
incredible.
awesome. Well,
Yeah,
round of
that's
applause
awesome.
for him. He's so good.
And I said, look, do you give the blessing? And he goes, I do. He's fantastic. I love the guy. So you know you're doing something right if Robert's a fan.
Yeah, thank you.
How's it been for you, Bindi, to have Chandler here as a supporter throughout this process? I know we've talked about it before, but now he's here. Say it in front of him.
Yeah.
It's true. I know.
Pressure's
I have to say good things. No, I've been so lucky though because Chandler's just always there, and you actually make a really good cup of tea at night.
Oh, thank you.
And just telling me to ice my feet and just to have that support is so wonderful.
Well, we're
from
getting
my
a
family.
lot of fans sort of asking, where did you guys meet? Like, what's the situation?
Yeah, well, I was actually in Australia. I'm a professional wakeboarder. So I was there for a wakeboard competition. We were stopping by the area where the zoo was. So I was like, oh, it'd be awesome to go visit Australia Australia Zoo. And she ended up giving me a tour and ended up staying in touch ever since.
How cool is that,
It
right?
was incredible. So I gave this tour and went,
Did you know straight away? You were like, who's this guy?
I was like, this guy's from Florida, is okay. And then that was it. So
Well, I know that you've talked about this with one of the producers. It's got to be hard sometimes doing the long distance thing, right? And you guys sometimes write letters and do all that sort of stuff. What's the way that you guys can stay connected? Because I mean, I want to know the perfect way to write a good love letter, but sometimes it's tough.
The perfect way to write a good letter.
What's the Bindi special? Talk to me.
The Bindi special. Well, for me, I usually just write about what I'm doing, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I was writing to you on the croc trips. We were going on an annual crocodile research trip where there's no phone and no Wi-Fi, and so I'm writing how many letters did I send?
Oh, there's so many, but it's awesome because you kind of stay involved in each other's day and keeps you up to date with each other.
Yeah,
So it's
it
really
works
nice.
out well. But it's interesting. I mean, we'll eventually get you to Australia.
Yeah.
He's got to get to Australia by Christmas, doesn't he? For Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
To celebrate the Mirabel win, perhaps.
Exactly.
I'm excited for Thanksgiving here in the
Yeah.
States because I've never
It's a
really
great holiday.
experienced that. So it'll be really fun, and it's really nice to have the support of so many beautiful people. I mean, my family, to have Chandler and his family here, it's been fantastic.
Are you going to stay in America for Thanksgiving, or are you going to go back to Oz, or you don't know?
I'm gonna be here for Thanksgiving, which will be really nice, and then heading back to Australia for my little brother's birthday. He'll be 12 on December 1st.
Tell me about it. I was keep going. How old are you, Robert?
It's incredible.
This kid's on fire.
He's amazing, isn't he? He's the scientist of the family.
Although he did tell me about, he goes, look, if I see an unsupervised tree, I'm a climber.
Chandler, you can probably. Chandler's been watching over Robert while we've been out dancing.
Oh yeah, they've all been working, so I've been trying just to wear Robert out and keep him entertained and everything.
He doesn't seem like he's got an off button. He's just going to keep going.
Oh, he just keeps going.
He
Keeps me
loves
on my
life,
toes.
right? He loves life.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
All right, well, we're going to
It's
play a
nice.
fun game with you guys, his and
Let's do
her,
it.
all right?
All right, okay,
So,
here we go.
okay, you know how this works, Bindi. You know, you either go him or me, right?
Oh, him or me?
man.
Her, here, you got
Okay,
it.
so
That's
this
right.
is him,
All
and
right.
this is me.
You'll get the
Got
first
it.
question and you'll kind
Okay.
of know, okay, who has better taste in movies?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure,
Okay.
actually.
Who posts more on Instagram?
Ooh.
Okay, look, that's to be expected. Who's funnier? It's good, right?
Chandler has really good puns. Like, honestly, his forte is puns.
Puns?
Yeah.
What's one of his favourite puns?
His
What do you
favourite-
got?
Oh man,
He
I'd
just-
be on the spot though. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just
Exactly.
say a word and then all of a sudden it's a pun. It's really
Okay,
crazy.
no one likes to be put on the word, especially with a pun. We get it. Okay, who's more sarcastic? Okay,
For sure.
all right. Who's more romantic?
Ooh.
Okay, all right. This is good. Who would win in a dance-off? It's a tough one.
Oh. Yeah.
Although you have some cool moves. He can do the wham.
Yeah.
Okay,
He can do the
well,
wham.
let the worm like
got
that.
a couple moves, you
Look at
know.
this kid.
Oh.
Well, no one said he's going to show off doing the worm like that.
Right?
I know.
Like, watch out, world. Chandler's doing the wham.
Chandler's going to win next season, perhaps.
Oh no, no,
First
no.
ever back-to-back. Would you ever do? I mean, could you see yourself out there, Chandler?
I don't know. I think I may just leave this to you.
Okay, thanks. I'll leave wakeboarding to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
What scares you though? Like what she does, jumping on a crocodile or jumping on live TV?
Ooh, I
What
think
scares-
jumping on live TV is almost more intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I get more scared about it. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that it's just so different for me, especially dancing.
Have you never been scared in an animal situation like recently? Like what would it have to be?
What's an animal that scares me?
Ooh, I don't know.
Do you think-
Oh, bees, wasps.
Bees,
Yeah,
that's true.
that's
That's,
it.
Yeah.
true, actually.
We've found
the
Bindi's
truth comes
kryptonite.
out.
Bindi's kryptonite is the bees and the wasps.
Bees and wasps. Well, when I was about 2 years old, there was a bee on the path, and I went to rescue it, and it stung me on the hand, and my hand swelled up, and from that day on, I was really scared of them. So I
Alright, well,
love
look.
bees, but they scare
Yeah.
me.
Speaking of being put in awkward situations, I mean, can we just talk about what this water smelled like? Okay. What was you? I saw the package, and you seriously.
It was-
of you of all people, you must have been in some crazy situations.
I have been in some horrible, horrible smelling lakes, but that lake
Really?
was
The worst.
dreadful. It honestly, it smelled like bad. Like it would, the badness would bubble up, and you just feel the bubbles like traveling up your
How
legs.
did they find that? Like, what
I
did they-
have no. They googled
in-
world's worst smelling lakes, and then
That's
put us in it. It's beautiful, but couldn't we have done that in like a pool or
Look,
something?
Bindi, I know what you're going
I
through.
mean-
Sometimes they make me do some crazy things too.
This is working
Yeah.
for you,
This
though.
is
This
better
is
than
exciting.
with the shirt off and having to wear, you know, you're trying to get me into the spray tans. Chandler, have you ever had one of those?
No.
He
Those scare
doesn't
me.
need it though.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
in the sun all
Yeah,
day,
I'm in the
every
sun
day.
all the time.
wakeboarding.
And he's not been fair to himself. He's actually a fantastic wakeboarder, isn't he, man?
He is. He is.
Oh,
like,
thank
he
you.
is like the most amazing in the world. And truly, like when you watch him out on the water, it's like a whole different kind of dancing. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, I
to
just try to
watch.
have fun with it.
Yeah, what it feels like to me is you're watching her in awe, and maybe she's watching you in awe as well, right?
Oh, I get more nervous for this than I do for any wakeboard thing. It's crazy.
It's quite weird when it's someone that you care about out there and you can't do
Oh,
anything
yeah.
but watch.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I got the lift, I got a huge rush of adrenaline. I was like, oh, awesome. That's crazy.
Like landing like a backflip or something.
Yeah, I know. It's nothing compared to that.
Exactly.
That's
It's
crazy.
scary, but it's really fun. I get like that when I watch you. I always kind of pray that he doesn't come off.
Well, look, it's been so great having you here, guys. We're going to do a quick question.
No worries.
How often do you guys get to see each other?
I mean, it kind of varies. I'd say every month or two. It's been a lot more often since she's been in LA. I've been able to fly over from Florida a lot more often, but what really helps is knowing when we're going to see each other next. It kind of makes it a little easier to leave because you know you're going to come back and see him.
Because we love this guy, right?
I know, I'm so lucky. I don't know how I got so lucky, but I did.
And look, last question. Well, what's the next big adventure for you two guys?
The next big adventure.
Ooh.
I'm hoping that we can go somewhere. I want him to come to Australia.
Yeah.
I really do. I want to show you around Australia, take
Yeah.
you hiking and surfing and everything.
Yeah, and
so
there are plans to go there by the end of the year, so
Yeah.
that's really nice to
And
look
teach him
forward
to
to.
dance, maybe, on the
I
way.
will. I'll try. I can't do the worm, so
Okay, look.
Yeah, I got that covered.
it's this whole
I
thing.
think maybe we're going to see like him coming in on the derrick and say, hey, look, man, we need to do the worm.
We got to do the worm.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for coming up.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Oh, thank
on
you.
an incredible
Thank you
dance
so
tonight.
much.
And look, what a pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you
Love this
too.
guy.
Thank you, honey. Woo!
World-class wakeboarder, world-class dancer, and a world-class wakeboarder
I
here
love
together.
you. Thank you,
Round
dear.
of applause from the All
Bye.
Access team.
See you later.
And we want to thank all the fans out there for supporting these guys. Charlie, give me 5, brother.